When you need real results, you come to Titan Medical Center.
All right, guys, what is going on? We are here live, Titan Medical Center. Me, Big Drew, Titan Lifestyle Friday. What's going on, Big Drew?
Feeling great. Friday, I'm always feeling great from here at Titan. It's 83 degrees, so can't be happier. But yeah, we're jump right into it.
Yeah, jump right into it. Jump right into it. So we've got Thanksgiving coming up this week, ahead of us, and there's gonna be a lot of food that's gonna be consumed, right? Yeah. The holidays are here, so you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, and usually that's a lot of holiday parties, family get-togethers. You're just eating a whole bunch of food that may be considered comfort food. A lot of people are that tip. So, what's the main thing that goes along with that is usually weight gain.
Oh yeah, definitely. If they don't do it right, a lot of times people eat the same stuff, but now there's sugar-free, low sodium, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So there's better options, but you want to indulge because it's good.
Yeah. I don't see a lot. I mean, those substitutes are out there, but I don't see a lot of people stick with those substitutes sometimes. Like even my dad, like I'm like, hey man, you got to eat this a little bit healthier. And it's like, it don't taste good, right? I mean,
well, when you eat like the way we do, where it's clean all the time, plain all the time, everything tastes. The flavor tastes good. The average person is probably harder, but bodybuilders make it work. But all the bodybuilding shows are pretty much done for now, so people can actually enjoy it.
Yeah.
Whereas before it was like, I can have Thanksgiving the week after Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. I mean, that's definitely how it is. And I mean,
a lot of protein in those turkeys.
There's a lot of protein in those turkeys. Now, are you a white meat guy or a dark meat guy? I'm a white meat guy because it's like a little bit healthier, right?
Yeah. I'm probably actually I'm both. White meat I like if my food's more plain. If I'm not doing crazy sauces and cheeses and all that, but dark meat if it's both.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't like any tendons or bones. I like fresh clean meat.
Right. Like
the white meat's always good. The dark meat sometimes is weird.
Yeah.
So it's like you never go wrong with the white. I like both.
I agree with you. I'm a white meat person as far as that goes. I don't like the darker. I know it's more tender or more juicy or whatever it is. My dad likes dark meat better than the white.
It doesn't feel as clean for some reason.
It's not. Yeah. It's not. And turkey's a good one. Turkey's a lean one for you. It's a good protein. This is something will help you get some good rest too as well. Consuming it.
Oh yeah, turkey sandwiches. I know a lot of times people would have leftovers. They make turkey sandwiches, turkey subs later on in the day. The white meat I actually prefer if I'm doing a sandwich.
Yeah, I'm one of those guys, so I know how that goes for sure. Turkey is delicious, and I cannot wait. But a lot of people don't know what to do now. If you have problems eating, I guess what could be the best route for these people to do. Obviously, plan around it, use it for training and stuff like that. But I don't think a lot of people understand even how to do that.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about it, like, all right, like we eat something, we kind of know the timing of it. Yeah. To utilize it as fuel.
Yeah.
I
mean, most people, the average person just what tastes good that day.
Right.
They don't care about how it sits in their stomach. They don't care about how they're going to feel the next day. They just, for the moment, what tastes good. So with me, I think I'll indulge a little bit, but I'll probably just limit my cheeses. Yeah. I know that homemade macaroni and cheese, that corner piece.
Oh, yeah.
My name.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, I'll feel it for 3-4 days.
Yes.
So I know a lot of people, especially bodybuilders, or just people that eat clean in general, load up on the meats.
Yep.
Load up on the meats, different types of meats, different types. I mean, the carbs is going to make you feel full. A lot of people are carb sensitive. You could eat all turkey you want all day, clean turkey, and just keep eating and eating.
Yep.
So I would say if you're going to get seconds, thirds, or even fourths, go with straight meat. Have a couple plates of just straight meat.
I agree.
Easier on your gut. Again, you get protein. A lot of that stuff you're not getting macros from.
Right.
Macaroni and cheese and stuffing. You get a little carb. You're not really getting any protein.
Right. No nutrients.
I don't do ham at all.
I know you don't.
Yeah, I don't like the ham.
No, I can't. I like ham. I like turkey. I try to, stick to mashed potatoes, homemade if, we're getting them. But, it's pretty clean eating still on Thanksgiving for me. But most people aren't like that. Most people can't control their appetites, their hunger, or they're just getting kind of forced into it because, they've got a family member, mom, grandma, somebody, in-law, that's, hey, listen, you're disrespectful. You don't eat my food.
It's also too like it's kind of like Halloween, what we were talking about a few weeks back, where the girls now it's their time to dress up a certain way and not get a label.
Uh-huh.
Thanksgiving's like the same in terms of food. Oh, it's Thanksgiving, so it doesn't matter. I can eat whatever I want.
Yeah,
Like looking for an excuse to do something you're not really supposed to do.
Yeah, it's true. It's definitely true.
Better than candy, though. I think Thanksgiving is a lot better than Halloween. Especially, I don't think we're old when we do Halloween like that, like candy and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe like the parties and stuff, but candy is I'm not really a candy guy.
Yeah.
I think in terms of kids, Thanksgiving, them eating, turkey and mashed potatoes and stuffing and stuff all day, a couple pieces of pie is a lot better than having a pillowcase full of candy and then
absolutely
Snickers and Reese's at 2:00 in the morning.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100% on that. And, what can people do through Titan? I mean, there's different therapies that we have that will help curb appetite. You'll be able to indulge a little bit, but at that point you won't want to eat afterwards. That's the biggest thing that, that people, I think, like about it. They can control what they're eating and not go crazy, even if they want to.
Yeah. But sometimes people indulge. I mean, I call it MK Day.
Oh, yeah.
So for me, it's MK Day. I'm doing the opposite.
Oh, yeah.
For people that know how we do it, we eat clean all the time.
Yeah.
This is my day to eat. Not so much bad food, but a lot.
Right.
A lot of food.
Right. A lot
Maybe
of
have
good
a couple
guys.
little, BS stuff, but for the most part, I'm doing straight stuff, maybe turkey and protein and carbs.
Yeah.
And eating.
It's good to be balanced. It's definitely good to be balanced through all that. So if you guys are like worried about the holidays and eating and all these things, you can contact Titan Medical Center about a personalized regimen that can help you. 1, curb the appetite, right? 2, weight loss, like you probably never had before. So this will prepare you for the first of the year.
Yeah.
So you're getting a head start.
Kind of like, this is what it's going to be like.
Yep. Getting a head start of everybody else that's going to wait till January 1st to start on that weight loss journey or that transformation journey that they're just putting on there as a calendar date. When they get all the way through, New Year's, and then the 1st, I'm just going to rapidly change these things. It's time to change now. And that's the best thing I could say is if you change now, you're going to be set for the future. If you don't, you're going to be lagging behind the 8 ball, and you'll be right there doing the rat's race like everybody else.
I was talking with someone in my 40 yesterday, and he was saying that, thank God I'm on Reddit. Otherwise, Thanksgiving would be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it kind of worked, for people that don't want to eat too. So people that are already on GLP-1s, I think it's kind of like they could actually look forward to it. They don't have to have especially if they've been really overweight or obese, they don't have to really worry because a lot of people get food anxiety, especially people that are really overweight or 100, 200 pounds, they get food anxiety. So now they can be like, oh, no, I'm fine. I'll just have one plate. I'm just, where usually it's like they want to eat more. But there's so many people around, they don't want to be like, oh, you don't need to be eating more.
Yes.
So now they're like, I have one plate. I'm good.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's how it is. I mean, I know Sharice's like that, and she'll think that she wants it, and she'll eat 2 bites of something and done. Yeah,
it's like people get really, really hungry, and that's exactly what it is. Your brain says hunger, but it's like 3 or 4 bites. And that's it. Right. I mean, I haven't done Reddit, so I wouldn't know, but this is all stuff I'm just hearing from people.
Yeah.
Reading and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. It's either, I was talking about with you yesterday or the other day was, we get clients and stuff like that. Like, oh, I'm hungry. Like, are you hungry or are you bored?
Especially late at night.
Yeah.
You're flipping through screens and just bored. You just stumble into the kitchen and make something you shouldn't eat.
Yep. I mean, it's so true. I mean, and at that point, even if you're doing that stuff, you guys can prepare for that too as well, man. That's the other thing.
What's your go-to snack? Not food, but snack. I know you're not really.
You
wake up like what we just said in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So you're bored or not, a little quick snack.
Yeah. No, my go-to is that cereal, that protein cereal. I'll eat that. That's what I eat in the middle, in the night, or if I get hungry at night before bed.
But that's good too. Low carb, low sugar, and protein.
Yeah. I mean, you need protein when you're sleeping. They've got studies on it now that if you eat, or have 40 grams of protein before you go to bed, it increases muscle synthesis and these different things for recovery and for obviously for gaining lean muscle tissue. Yeah. So for me, that's a winner, right? Because before it used to be cookies or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Those sweets.
I did Ben and Jerry's.
And I just jammed through them, Me too.
I'd wake up with heartburn and
yeah.
I do that. Now I'll get these little power bars. It's like dates and maple syrup and oatmeal. They're like little homemade energy balls. That's a lot better than eating Reese's and stuff like that. So I do that. I don't know why, but I have to have a cup of tea with it. Just the warm liquid for some reason.
Straight.
It's like warm liquid at night. I don't know what it is. I just have to have tea or something warm.
Yeah. Well, helps with sleep. That's why I think a lot of parents used to give their kids warm milk, and when they used to,
helps them sleep.
Sleep. So that's good though. That's definitely something good. I mean, for sure.
The other thing is get the caffeine. Like I get the caffeine at sleepy time, whatever, because it's at nighttime.
Yeah.
People sometimes I tell people, drink tea at night if you have a problem sleeping or digestion. And they're like, I was up all night. You can't drink black tea.
Right.
Ginger tea or caffeine free.
Right. Decaffeinated. Yeah. There's plenty of decaffeinated teas out there. If you're going to drink caffeine in a tea or in a cup of coffee with caffeine, you're probably going to stay up.
Yeah, I'm back on my coffee now too. I didn't think I'd be back drinking coffee.
Back on the coffee?
Yeah, I just got to be careful with my teeth.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I'm worried about is my teeth. Start getting.
Yeah, that's it. What's the biggest red flag people ignore before starting TRT?
Blood work.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people just label TRT as a low dose.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. So this is the question. What's the biggest red flag people ignore before starting TRT? So Drew said blood work, and I agree with him totally on that. Red flags you're ignoring before starting TRT. You get home and you want to sleep right away, fatigued every day. Wake up after you slept 8 or 10 hours, unrested, foggy thinking, libido, your attitude. You could be depressed. So many different issues that can happen. There are red flags before you start TRT. And at that point, these should be some things that lead right to blood work and say, what's going on, and really look at things. So it's a good question for sure.
Because sometimes, I'm assuming sometimes people can feel that way. They think they're low T.
Yeah. But
then they get their blood work and their testosterone is fine, but it could be something else.
Right.
So that's another reason why people TRT or hormone replacement is supposed to replace what's gone, not make you feel like He-Man.
This is true. So there could be different things off, like estrogen levels, or growth hormone levels, or thyroid levels, or a whole bunch of other different things, right?
Like you just have thick blood, your hemo could be high, where you just feel weird all day.
Trust me, I know that feeling. I know how it is too as well. So, that's another thing for you guys. Maintenance for your TRT, HRT, or if you're on any androgens or anabolics at that point, you're going to definitely want to look at your red blood cell count, hemoglobin hematocrit. Make sure those levels are going to be good. So you guys are going to be set, and you guys are going to stroke out or have a blood clot or anything like that.
Yeah, it's very good. People just, people still going off of symptoms, still going off of searching. And now that, they have ChatGPT, now it's like, I'll just ask ChatGPT. And they know everything, but it can't do your blood work.
Oh, it cannot.
It cannot do your blood work.
It cannot.
It may misdiagnose too. Because, again, it can't do your blood work.
Yeah. All right, next question. Can TRT actually boost confidence and mood, or is that just hype? That is the straight fact.
Men and women.
Self-confidence, reflection of yourself. Bringing yourself back to the way you should feel is going to do 1,000,000% on your confidence level.
Yeah, basically, especially just not necessarily just happy, but just your sense of well-being.
Right.
And not only that, knowing what you're doing is legit and through a medical provider, this and that. Yeah. That right there is going to give you, guys, men, we don't really check the doctor. We just figure it out and tough it out.
Right.
So having a sense of well-being could be knowing that everything is regulated and you're going nuts. So, I know a lot of times people, they don't, as we've said for years now, you think you feel good until you feel good.
Right.
If your wife and your girlfriend's like, wow, you're just so much different. I like this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
You're a completely different person. This is not how I should have been all these years.
And you got to remember the grumpy old man syndrome too, as well. So that's as you get older and low T, all that, they're grumpier. So, mood will enhance too, confidence will enhance. It's just an overall game changer if you need it. All right, next question is, which peptide actually gives the biggest transformation? BPC, TB500, or CJC and ipamorelin?
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're good.
I would say in terms of transformation, and what I mean by something you could visually see in the mirror, I would say CJC, just because of the way it releases the growth.
Yep.
More lean tissue. I think CJC has more lean tissue than BPC. BPC is more of a healer.
Yep.
Now, transformation means I feel great. My joints don't
right.
anymore. That could be, but I look at the visual. So for me, I would probably see CJC. especially with the ipamorelin.
Yeah. I definitely think that that's a winner for sure. To go above this, I would say, listen, if you're really looking for something for more of a bigger transformation than that, you can look at hexaron or even testosterone too as well. Those are really, really good ones. Or you can look at the new Titan transformation mix that has AOD, MOTS-C, testosterone, and ipamorelin. That would be that's the transformation. So the biggest transformation, which peptide is that blend? The Titan transformation blend that has all 4 of those components. That is untouchable. Like I wanted to call it afterwards because Sri said, "Oh, we would call it Titan transformation blend." I was like, that's a Demaglide blend, but I'll save that for the next one. I'll make something better, and that'll be called that for sure.
That's almost like a pre-contest stack right there.
Yeah, that's an anytime stack.
Yeah,
that is like, hey, listen, you want the most
from like every angle.
Transformation, recent growth hormone, anti-aging, lean tissue, like mood enhancement.
You can throw ECA in there with that. You can take ECA.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just
absolutely something to take it along with. Yeah, I don't know for sure, 100%. All right, let's do this one. What do some people fail on semaglutide but success on tirzepatide?
That's asking why do some people fail?
Yeah, why do some people fail on semaglutide but succeed on tirzepatide? Well, some people need something stronger. And you got to remember this, when we're talking about semaglutide or tirzepatide, talking about one component to 2 components. So you've got 2 things, and 2 is always probably going to be better than 1.
Yeah.
So, that's kind of why people get better results, or, they do better on tirzepatide. And then you have the new one, Redus, which is like even better. So, these are just going to keep advancing as far as GLPs go and some of these different things that are coming down the pipeline for you guys.
I know also with semaglutide, it's rare, but sometimes people do feel a little nauseous of it. Mm-hmm. But then again, if you're coming to Titan and you do feel that, they have something that they can fix that too. So,
yeah.
But I've heard that's pretty much the only thing that will steer people away, because both of them were great.
Right.
And a lot of people, they'll be like, what do you mean? I feel great on this. So
right.
It's just a possible side effect.
Right.
I haven't really heard of it happen.
Yeah.
I haven't really heard of people like, oh, I get so nauseous on it.
Not on Retta.
No, I mean on semaglutide even.
Sema, some people do. Tirzepatide, some people do. It's less than Sema, but
I haven't heard of anything on Sema.
Nauseous or they get stomach.
On paper, that's what it says. But I haven't yet heard anybody say, man, that was big.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
They do more reason to do Terza then.
Yeah, well, we usually do Terza can happen a little bit, but even if you take B6 along with it, you're golden. What's the difference between looking younger and actually aging slower? What's the difference between looking younger and actually aging slower?
You mean like a biological clock?
Yeah, that would what I would say. Chronological, biological. Biological clock is how old you are. How old you are in your aging process, and chronological is what your age is. So I'm 44. That's my chronological age. My biological age could be 35. So we're a lot younger. So that the aging slower, that's the thing. I guess looking younger and actually aging slower. The difference is looking younger is one thing, but your internal organs aging slower is everything, right?
I would say internal would be more important.
Absolutely.
A lot of people look healthy, but they're not.
They're
not.
not.
A lot of people in the fitness industry too. They look extremely healthy, but their blood work is trash.
It's nuts.
And they're not.
It's nuts. Nuts. Can NAD plus IVs truly increase energy, or is it just placebo? Well, it does for us. It does for many of our patients, but not even just the IVs. Just like single injections of NAD are really good for people usually. So at that point, if you're looking for some of these different things, like repairing cellular level is what NAD usually does for people. You can look it up, check it out, but this is a really, really good one. I've used it for mental clarity. I use it for cellular repair, in my body, and I notice a difference when I take NAD. And majority of people that do inject it or go through IVs usually notice a difference with NAD.
A lot of times too is people get NAD and NAC confused.
Yes.
So they'll look up NAC and they'll read about it. It's supposed to be for NAD, so just make sure. But they're 2 different things. They do 2 different things. But
Big time.
So close.
Big time.
Even though they're spelled, they're capitalized NAD or NAC. So just be careful.
Yep.
Especially when ordering too.
Yes.
If you call in, hey, I need NAC, I need the NAC, okay, that's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And you don't know. Once you get it, this isn't doing the same thing because it's something different.
What's inside a legit performance IV versus generic ones people get at malls? All right, this is a good question. So performance, they're going to add in like branched chain amino acids. And I know some of those places could do that too as well. But, you're talking about like NAD, glutathione in there. You could also do some other things like alpha lipoic acid. Usually people aren't messing around with that, but that gets rid of inflammation. It's another really, really good one that a lot of people don't talk about. And there's other things I would put in there too. Like I put in B complex and stuff like that. I would soup it up. And the difference I would say between what I would give, like performance IV for somebody that comes in here, and all patients get this, is the malls do the littlest dosage as possible of those components.
Yeah.
Right. They like chimp it. Like it's just
to
cheap.
Say that they're giving it.
They cheap it. Right. And us, we're instead of like, let's say 0.5 ml or 1 ml, we're doing like 3.
Yeah.
Right. So you get a mega dose of these things. It's not some little puny dose, because all an IV is really good for, guys, is hydration. I mean, you can do the other components in it, and you say, well, I guess the other upside would be it's the fastest transportation rate in the body, but it's not doable every single day, or it could be, but it's just not optimal for somebody to do.
But it's way better than it could be better than injections, but it's way better than that.
Absolutely.
You're not going to excrete anything. You're not going to lose anything. You're going to get your bang for your buck.
Yeah.
I know when I got my IV, it looked like it was dark. There was all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
It was looked like Gatorade. It was like
those are coming back real soon.
Yeah.
Real soon.
Also with those too, they can knock out hangers and stuff like that too. We have stuff that knock out hangers, not make you feel good. So you went out party a little bit too much, hit up tight, and they could probably help you with that recovery to get back to work or get back to what you have to do. Absolutely.
You always teach us. Thank you. Your prayers. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, me and Big Drew. I know Drew's always here, and I've been trying to be here every single time for you guys, and just to educate you guys, talk about what's going on. Drew, you want to take it away into your topic?
Yeah, my topic is range of motion. One of the biggest guys in the world right now, this Russian guy, everybody keeps talking about him. He's 6'4" and like 350 pounds or something, lean. But a lot of time, he does one-arm push-ups and worked out in the streets, body weight. But I noticed that when he's doing his curls, he's literally just like 2 inches range of motion. And he's got the biggest arms in the world. So yesterday, when I went and did back and biceps, I did biceps the same way he did. The pump was insane. Like I felt like, I'm cheating. I'm not going all the way. But because I've had issues with my ligaments and muscles in the past, injuries or whatever.
Torn bicep.
Yeah, I've torn both biceps.
Yeah.
I've torn one up top, I've torn one on the bottom. So just staying in that, it felt good. Yeah. I kept going and going. I could actually go heavier than I normally do because I don't have to worry about coming all the way down.
Right.
Attached.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, I only train arms once every 2 or 3 weeks now. It's like I don't do it that much because of the injuries. But now, finally back in the groove.
Back to it.
But yeah, so I challenge people to not only do full range. It's good to do full range.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're injured or you're aching or you feel like you can, if you're doing a preacher curl with a dumbbell, you have 100-pound dumbbell, it's fully extended.
Yeah.
You could rip that right off.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It doesn't matter if you're strong enough to do it. I did a video with Titan and I'm not.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just completely different. So I'm gonna start incorporating other lifts. And again, if you don't have any injuries, and I'm not telling people how to do it, but don't automatically think that you can't get a pump or get stimulation or get growth with just moving in the middle part. Like John talked about a few weeks back, like, when you do those small pulse push-ups, you get a crazy pump. Yeah. Some of these guys in prison, they're just doing this all day. They're not going all the way up and all the way down. You get a rest here, then you get a rest here. So these guys are just pumped, constant tension.
Yeah.
So I just did the same thing in my arms, and I feel great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I learn new stuff every day.
I'm definitely incorporating it.
If it wasn't for me seeing him do it with his arms, I probably would have been like, But these guys got 26-inch arms, quality arms too, not all lumpy and real muscle.
Right.
So it's crazy. Right. I know Ronnie Coleman works out like that. He doesn't really do. He just kind of whatever works.
Do hydration IVs actually help hangovers, or is that old marketing? So it definitely helps. I mean, listen, hangovers you're dehydrated usually, so hydration alone that helps, and all the other things can help too. And you can get like anti-nausea put in your IV bags and like all these different things. So an IV would definitely be a good thing to do if you're hungover. All right, what's the biggest lie men tell themselves about their health? That they're in shape and healthy. Is that the biggest lie you think? They tell me I'm in shape, I'm healthy.
The biggest, that's a good question.
Right?
The
biggest lie about their health. Tell themselves about their health.
I'm natural.
I'm natural. That's natural. A good one too.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing I see. I mean, I see guys that's 310 pounds veiny and 3% body
fat.
And you gained 100 pounds in like 2 years, and you're like, I'm pro and this and that. Natural. That's probably it.
I could care less if you're natural or not.
The judges don't care. The pictures don't care. People don't care. Unless you're unnatural to the point where it's affecting people around you.
Yeah.
Because of your mood or because of whatever reason. But
or if you go try to cheat and go into a natural federation.
Yeah. But I would say that's the number one thing. Like the whole thing now, I see people's Instagram, their bio, natty. Why do you even have to say that? Work out.
Yeah.
You know.
I think the biggest lie is they don't need hormone replacement. There's a lot of people, a lot of guys, especially. Oh, my testosterone's fine. Oh, and they change. Oh.
Yeah, they have no problem getting erection.
That's the first thing they say. The first thing.
Yeah, you're going to the gas station buying these little cheap pills.
Yeah. Maybe there's an underlying problem that you should fix there. That's crazy. Billy gave us a whole bunch of hearts. Thank you. We appreciate that. My topic for the week is going to be, just, I guess, getting ready for the holidays. And at that point, not just turning everything off, being able to enjoy, I guess, some of the holidays, but, stay in a routine of some sort. That doesn't mean you can't go train or do some of these things after you indulge. So, just do some of those different things. That's what I want to get across this week.
Yeah. That's like one of my favorite times to train. It's like,
because you're in calorie, you're in calorie overload.
Because while you're working out, I'm about to eat. Like after this, I'm just gonna sit around and eat all day.
So that's good.
Also, too, people prep your stomachs. If you're gonna go crazy and you're eating fairly clean and you're about to eat a whole bunch of crazy food, like get your digestion, get everything going good for that couple days before you do it.
Does GLP-1 therapy mess up muscle mass if we don't train? So you can, if you're taking like Sema or Tirza, and at that point, you're not eating a protein, your body's going to get it from somewhere. It's going to cannibalize the muscle. You don't want that. So Reto would be the one I would go with, where people can, keep onto their muscle and still get the weight loss effect that they're looking for. But at that point, if you don't eat correctly, you're gonna lose weight, but you're gonna lose muscle too as well. And that's a lot harder to get back than losing weight. So
when it starts pulling that total body mass, if you don't have that much body fat, it has to pull from somewhere. John said, if your protein isn't up and you're not, you'll basically lose your shape and lose your lose your pop, I guess.
Yep. You don't want that. That's for damn sure. That is for sure. I know a lot of girls are coming to us because they got a Ozempic butt. And they're like, what can I do about this? And I'm like, well,
they start taking that and they start doing on the stair machine every day. Bye, booty.
I try to tell them but then back to them, they say, well, am I not working on my legs? And I'm like, well, I guess to a certain extent you're doing some sort of, training with your legs, but I'm like, should you be doing other things as far as lifting weights with your legs? Probably in these machines.
Yeah, for the most part, they have more fat and water build up within the glute muscle.
Right.
Like female anyway. So that's why the glute is the first thing to go when women really start to get in shape and they get lean, because they're they get to a certain level of eating clean and wherever type of fat or water you have on your body. Usually women, it's underneath their arms, estrogen. Midsection, hips, and glutes. So it's like your legs may stay the same size because your legs didn't have that much fat on them.
Agreed.
But then your glutes just go to, your chest goes, your glutes goes, and you look like you lost it.
No, that's how it is. You're a skinny fat person at that point.
Yeah, if you're taking that, I would recommend people to go work out heavy. Work out heavy and not so crazy. Don't do cardio all night. That way you can keep that muscle fullness, keep it pop.
I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, they just go, they go from one extreme to the other. They go from mimosas, that brunch, cheesecake, and all this stuff, to immediately on GLP-1, and now I'm going to do cardio every night.
So
it's like, whoa, way.
Yeah,
Be better up leaving that stand machine alone. Go squat, go do some lunges, Bulgarians, heavy, and then that's it. Let the GLP-1 do its work.
Yeah. All right, what else we got here? What up, Jess? It says, what up? If I'm not taking hormones, just the best in the market, Titan vitamins, aminos, and peptides, am I natural? Yeah, you're natural.
Yeah, I would say, because it's not hormone related.
Vitamin amino acids, these are, to the body, natural. Peptides, their amino acid sequences, natural. Anybody that says nah, then we have to look at it. But some peptides are synthetically made. I'm like, okay, I guess. But there are still amino acid sequences.
Yeah. Not only that, too, like if people take B12 orally, they don't consider themselves unnatural. But if they take an injection of B12, now it's like, oh, am I natural? Just because you're taking an injection doesn't mean you're natural. Because some of it's the same medication. It's cleaner.
It's just a different transportation rate.
Yeah. So it's pretty much, even if you do vitamin C, you can do injectable vitamin C every day instead of taking vitamin C. It doesn't mean you're not natural.
Yeah. How important is sleep compared to workouts and diet? Sleep's very important. I think diet's the most important. Workouts second. Third would be sleep. You need to have all three of these if you really want to be successful.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, sleep, but you might be able to get away with a little bit less. But workouts and diet, you're not going to be able to train a bad diet, and at that point, you got to get that workout in if you're eating. It just is what it is. Yeah. What time you got to leave, Drew?
Probably 9.
Okay. All right. Last question here. Why do some patients drop 20 pounds in 6 weeks and others lose nothing? Well,
that's a good question.
They might not be on the right dose. They might have a different thing that's holding them up. There's everybody's different. So at that point,
could be the food they're eating too.
One guy trains 4 or 5 times a week. One guy doesn't.
Yeah.
One guy eats really clean. One guy doesn't. Right? The dose isn't right. You're not going to lose no weight. Right? So it comes down to a lot of these different variables.
It's always good to be balanced. I see people in the gym that have been going there for 20 years look exactly the same.
Yeah.
It's almost just like a hobby for them. Now, if they want to maintain, that's fine. But you want to change it. These are some people that they've never been on any type of meal plan or diet. But they always go to the gym and they work hard and they come home sweating and tired.
Right.
So it's
it's crazy.
Now is obviously changing your workouts isn't going to do anything. So change the food. People ask me every day, what are you doing different? The food. Food is where it's at.
Got some static there. I don't know if you guys could hear that static. Oh, my camera just went down. That's why. Okay. All right, guys. Listen, this week we're doing the Titan Turkey giveaway at Armature Works. If you guys are in Tampa, from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. This Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. we'll be at Armature Works, Titan Medical Center, Nutrition Solutions, Jason Skeldon, Maxed Out, and maybe E-Cycle is going to be there too as well. So come on down. We'll be there giving away turkeys. I know Hillsborough County Sheriffs are coming down to volunteer to do it. Big J's coming, another community advisor, and another Hillsborough County Sheriff's coming. So it's gonna be a great event. A lot of people are coming out supporting this. It's for a good cause. All we're doing is giving away turkeys and sides.
How do they get the turkey?
So if you want to get a turkey, if there's any turkeys left, it's turkey@titanmedicalcenter.com. That's who you would email. And at that point, you would email your full name and a contact phone number, or if it's for somebody else, their full name and their contact number, and we'll schedule them to get the turkeys. Okay. I checked this morning. I think we had 10 left.
Nice. How many total did we give away?
200. Nice. 200. 200. 1 week. Yeah. Got it together.
Thousands of pounds.
Yeah. Next year, we're going to do it real big. Real big. I'm talking about dunk tanks and everything. We tried to organize it this year, just couldn't get it together fast enough. But I wanted to make sure we at least got the turkeys out to people that needed them. That was the main thing for us.
Shout out to Publix too. Publix was a part.
Publix Water Street in particular. So big shout out to them and everybody that's going to be involved with this. We appreciate it. Want to help people in the holidays especially, and we'll get some turkeys in people's hands and we'll have a good time doing it.
Good. All right, look forward to it.
All right, guys. So that's it. Titan Lifestyle. Make sure you're on all the socials, YouTube, podcasts, all that good stuff. And me and Drew will be back next Friday with Titan Lifestyle with me and Big Drew.
That's right. He hit everything on the head. Also, check out the podcast. We'll be back next week, 2 p.m. Eastern time. This is Titan Lifestyle for John. I'll see you next week.
Later, guys.